I'd seen some things online recently that made me want to reach out.
Okay. Yeah.
Just,
Hmm.
just because I'm a human being, you're a human being, we're human too. So
Absolutely.
I don't like to see somebody get pushed in a corner, ripped away like a gazelle with cheetahs on them, and then thrown to the sharks.
Oh yeah. Nobody likes to see that. And I've been taking it for a whole year from these assholes. And I'm
Um,
just trying to live. And yeah, I'm used to it. You think you get stronger over time, but actually it starts to mess with your head being having this much
well, it's because other
negativity.
people don't grow, you know?
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
everyone's parents, you know?
Hmm.
So, yeah, that's why people like you and me like people that don't necessarily play sides because they don't. They
Absolutely.
support their family and they
That
protect their family and they have no right to be disrespected in these ways where their families are compromised.
100%.
We don't bring
Absolutely.
in someone to change our narrative, right, Karmic? I didn't
You're
ask
absolutely
you to
right.
show. You have your own show, right? You're your own person. You
Hmm.
do that so you have your own narrative. You don't bring in somebody to cover your narrative or protect you or stand up for you or cover your butt, you know.
Right. Absolutely. And
No,
and I appreciate that, Scarlett. Thank you for the sentiment.
Scarlett,
Ooh.
on our first date, can you peg me while wearing a Felicia mask? While
I
I
don't know
scream, digress
this.
me
We
harder.
imposed her, and obviously Matt's been in her room, which
Well,
is
I think
bedroom, the bed that we've done stuff on. So it's like, yeah, that's why maybe that kind of stuff should get mentioned. Is why is there no door on that room anymore? It's because
mm,
there was no place for me to go when I was there. So I want
right.
to actually know why somebody was able to be there and be safe and not say anything about it.
Well, she kind of brought up the instances like
I,
what happened, but I don't think anything happened between them. If they did,
I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
Felicia's
But
pretty open about things. I think
yeah,
I feel she would said if anything
I haven't met
happened.
her, but honestly, like from what I've seen, she has been as just as everyone else who
Hmm.
hasn't tried to insert themselves in my relationship. And I did not try to make my relationship with Matt Mead part of the Dabbleverse.
Right. Yeah. And I
That
understand.
became it.
It kind of unfolded that way, unfortunately. You know what I mean? When you're doing a
I
live stream, yeah, you
I have
know.
self control. I have self control. Obviously, like
Ashley Cummins coming in.
I love.
Con She hates me. She she
Well, it
went
doesn't
on a
matter if she hates you.
she went on a tirade against me
No,
for
but it
not
doesn't
knowing.
matter. She calls out bullshit. She
Yeah, but
sees bullshit, calls it
she
out.
she had no reason to talk shit about me, but she did.
Seen
So,
that. But what I saw from the other night when she was talking to Keanu, yeah, she called. We can all hear that witch whisper.
mm, that witch
Come and talk
whisper.
to me. Let me on and talk to you. Talk to me, Keanu. Let's talk because I heard you whispering and I saw your mask slip.
Mm,
And what kind of person does it take a comics mask to slip? Comics shouldn't have a mask. Comics should put themselves out there because that's what makes people laugh. You and me, Karmic, we make people laugh because we put ourselves out there. And then where do we end up? We end up in our own grave.
you got to also, and I'm sure you realize this yourself, being in the performer industry, you got to think about
We're laughed
yourself.
at, we're ridiculed, we're made shame of. And you know what? Like, yeah,
And you got to put yourself out, you got to put yourself in a higher state of mind over all this horse shit. You got to,
exactly.
yeah, you can't let it in your heart. It's poison.
That's why I take the time to actually give a fuck.
Absolutely. And I appreciate that too. You know what? It's nice to see somebody with a heart once in a while. And I think
Well, we
heart,
saw my hat, my real fur, and my only pet, which is my furs, which I saved from basically dumpsters and I auctioned on like Little, yeah, it's real fur, but I'm not PETA, and they don't make this shit anymore. So you
Right.
in your furnace, we're gonna talk. Let's have a talk because my, you know, there's already been a record, and I have receipts too. So Keanu wants to say she keep receipts on her own end. Well, hey, you know what? What receipts do you guys have when I come home after being away from my home for 2 months, and then I got a mailbox slammed full of hospital bills because I don't have health insurance. I
Right.
wasn't promised security. I wasn't promised safety. I wasn't defended. But yeah, I paid for Prozac. Jim Carrey did too, right?
Yeah, we all heard
I
about
didn't go
that.
off my meds like Jim Carrey did. So somebody who doesn't go off their meds, hey, you know what? I have a right to know before I live in your home with my personal property that you continue to destroy. You can't replace everything.
No, personal belongings should be respected. And yeah, that's important to respect the
Not
people's
personal
things.
belongings. I'm talking about time, safety,
Yeah,
body, body. Your body is your property. That is you.
absolutely.
That is
Absolutely.
anyone. So
Right.
people, whatever they say about you, whatever they say, I don't research that. I don't know anything. I take you as you are, as anybody should take somebody. But
Hmm.
I was actually very ridiculed, and I became somebody's comedy joke. So they could stand up on stage and make some jokes at Rodney's Comedy Club about
Mm.
their corn star girlfriend. Like, I'm done with that bullshit.
I don't blame you. You shouldn't have to deal with that.
Bullshit on Melton's channel. And then I get posts, and yeah, King Mersh, yeah. Scarlet Watch did help me. You guys helped me. He helped me. Mersh helped me.
Ice Dancer's
You
a
know
good
what?
woman
He
too.
sniped you and me. It's still sniping. So unless you let me on your show to talk to you, Mersh, I have not met you.
There you
And
go.
know what? I've continually stood up for you until you went on to Kiana's channel, and then you become her little buddy too. Just like MJ Murphy was her friend who tried to slam my face in concrete and threatening that to everybody else. And then know what? No one said nothing until Kiana went on Chrissy's show. Because Chrissy is goddess. I love Chrissy, so no one can say shit or bring her into anything,
Right.
just to be frank, okay? Because Chrissy doesn't get involved. Same with Gino Bisconte. All hail. Because he doesn't actually get involved in people's relationships. He doesn't insert himself and be talking to your girlfriend or boyfriend at 2 a.m. because you can't calm yourself down to not hit your girlfriend.
Damn. It's
Yeah,
tough
that's
out
shit.
there.
But you know what? Like, I'm done with this whole manipulating
Oh,
your friends are my friends. So like being told, like, let's say your friends or their friends, right?
right.
So they force their friends to take a side. And
Mm-hmm.
neither of us, like that's why I said I don't want the link. I don't need to go on Karmic's channel because that's his channel. That's his narrative. I'm not
Right.
trying to impose and come in to defend somebody or take a side or burn bridges and take a narrative. Like,
Yeah, and that's why it's hard to trust anybody because you know there's a hidden agenda. I feel that way too in this world. It's like you want to build trust with somebody, but where what you can't do it. They always have a
we're
oh,
derailing to people. Well, know
oh
what? Like, we stayed on the tracks. We're on the
that's
track.
right.
We're both
A-
home. We're both in our places that we pay for and we own, and we're independent people. We're taxpayers and we're American citizens.
God bless. Absolutely. I'm with you
We're not
100%.
dependent on somebody, and we're not hiding under a mask, and we're not relying on something to give us. We're not looking for the next fish that we want to degill.
Absolutely. Anonymous coming in. Hi, Scarlett. You and Karmic were great with Kevin, the boss, Brennan. Karmic is a
Our
nicer.
dad, yo.
That's hey,
He's
absolutely.
from the Midwest, isn't he?
He's from Chicago. Yes, absolutely.
God
Karmic.
bless. A
Karmic is
Midwest icy cold winds.
Oh yeah, the Windy City. Karmic is a nice and respectful guy. Don't let me down, Karmic. Scarlett, if Dan or Pat from Nice Podcast Stupid ask you to go do their show, don't do it. I agree. Do not go on Nice Podcast
What's
Stupid
the
show.
problem with this BY guy? Because he brought me on his podcast twice. First time with Matt, and the second time on my own. And he's been very just. He hasn't called time out. I mean, I want, going on the Melton stream. Yeah, God bless. I got a grandfather. And then I found, well, I already knew. I told Matt, I'm like, go apologize to your friends, Kevin Brennan, because he made this all fuck Kevin Brennan, all this stuff with his friend Stancil. Yeah, let's put it out there, Stancil. Your girlfriend hates me when she's drunk, and then the next night she blocks me from using the restroom to go pee. Come on, UTI. You ever heard of that? UTI. If you know somebody for 15 years and they're your friend, you should understand when you bring them and their new girlfriend to your home when you're just your own person talking.
Absolutely. I'm with you. Patrick Melton is just writing a message. This is from Melton exclusively.
We love them.
Scarmic's live in Las Vegas for Hackamania. You two
Oh,
live
yeah,
on stage doing a show. Come on,
go.
Karmic, let's fix this and kill the new year.
I'll go. I went to Content Hotel, right? I met Matt there. Who knows what I'll meet at Hackamania, yeah?
Yeah, you never know.
But like, look, everybody comes out and finds the truth at the end. Where at Content Hotel, at the time, there were many things that Mary J. Murphy had said about me then. And her and Keanu had talked about me and been talking. And just watch Mary J. Murphy's 2 streams where she's talking to the camera for an hour and then see the way she treats her child. And then say, oh, Keanu's sending me the clip. Wait, what? What? Keanu was on the phone with Matt a minute ago. What is going on in my fucking life, man?
I will buy my Hackamania ticket today if Scarlett and Kyle go. Kyle must sign a contract that he will attend. No backing out. Scarlett is a diamond.
No, I'm no fucking gem, man.
You're not a gem? You're not a diamond? What?
I've invested, though, in gold stocks since I was like 13.
Oh,
my
damn.
dad is fucking smart. He got me playing guitar at 8. My dad got me listening to Quick Trip, Kings, Who, Cheap Trick.
He was smart. Absolutely.
I was working at Quick Trip at 16. I had like 3 jobs. Like, I was not somebody who, like, okay, I'm living in my parents' house and I haven't paid it off, but I'm going to burn my girlfriend's stuff in my furnace and beat her on stream in my parents' house. No, I didn't do that. Never fucking would. I'm not bringing somebody to my parents' house who's going to slam my fucking face.
Right. Absolutely. You don't deserve that.
So
MLO.
then I hear people saying that you're abusive, right? Okay.
Oh, no.
You know what? I no, but I saw this in the comments, and you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, like, the fuck are they saying? Because I've seen you on streams. From what I've seen and what people have done to you, they can go fuck themselves.
Thank you, Scarlett. I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that.
Like, they can go, like, put their hands in Keanu, like Matt was telling me Keanu was doing on Simcast when, like, I'm just showing him, like, hey, look, wasn't this a funny moment of the Simcast when I'm saying this about this thing? And then Matt's like, oh, look, Keanu. I'm like, wait, what? He's watching Keanu the whole time and saying she's touching herself. And, like, dude, like, if you're going to text another woman next to me when we're trying to watch horror movies, like I couldn't watch a single movie, Matt. Like, he's out talking to Pax Dixon on his fucking deck. Well, now he's got no deck. He's burned or beaten with his fists. So, yeah, Matt, let's talk. And this Matt, hey, man, I will stop saying his name, right? Because my ex, this is his shirt, my ex before Matt, and that guy actually fucking never fucking laid a hand on me.
Hey, Melton came in and he wanted to say Will you and me come to Vegas, all expenses paid, and do a show?
Yo, I'd love to.
You up for that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Let's
Oh
catch a
yeah.
plane.
I actually really grateful for people like Anti-Social Podcast Haley, yeah, Merch Nightwave Radio, and yeah, for getting that up to NLO, Patrick Melton, and then his friend Moody from New Zealand. Yeah, like getting the word out that hey, look, I never asked for anyone to take a side on anything, and I don't want that because my friends
Right.
are Matt's friends, and
It's
he
a
forces
vicious
his
circle.
friends to turn on me for their safety.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck him.
Yeah, it's a
I did.
difficult
I did.
situation to be in.
You know, and I don't know your relationship, but I never insert myself into somebody else's lives or
Right.
relationship. We have consent forms in my industry, and we are tested.
That's right.
Uh, you know, we have protection in that way. So like then he makes me his joke about me being in the industry and doing black.com and all these things. No, I'm proud of my fucking industry. I'm proud of the people that have helped me in that I met through that. And I'm proud of it allowing me to have the independence I have today and actually be given the voice and be empowered by it because I know that people need a voice out there.
You're right. Absolutely.
They need to be talking to and they need to be helped. Helping people is not like okay you need a hug right now. No, helping people is maybe just hearing somebody talk, like Haley talking on her antisocial podcast when she's sniping. Well, sniping isn't even a good word, but like that MLC stream when Matt shoved me,
Yeah.
like man, like she really empowered me to be like, hey look, um this isn't okay.
No, it ain't. It's not okay. Not okay. Especially when it's
And I've
when
never
you
met her. And I've never
Mhm.
met you. And I've never met
Right.
Melton. And I've never met Kevin Brennan. And I met the people at Content Hotel. And
I,
I thought that my friends that
it,
I was Doberman dog for.
you didn't
You're not
deserve that. You didn't
right.
deserve you didn't deserve to be treated like that. Absolutely. You did not. Nobody
You
deserves that.
haven't seen it.
And you know what? You have nothing to feel ashamed about either in that. He was totally in the wrong carrying away
Well,
with himself.
but I don't want Team Scarlett. I don't want Team Matt.
No, you don't want that. You want to be
I want
yourself.
accountability. I want redemption and accountability, not revenge. It's not Kill Bill. I don't like Kill Bill. I like Michael Madsen.